Hello, James. How are you feeling? Well, I'm great, Madge. Say, what are you doing all the way from the narrow gauge railway? Well, I'm here to bring an engine over to here. Oh, so who this engine might be? Hello, James. It's been so long, never seen you. Oh, hello, Atlas. Wait, Atlas? Hello there. It's good to be back. Atlas. Wow, this is interesting. I didn't expect you to be here. I thought you were gone. Well, I was, but now I'm back. It's why not you just take him over to the sheds? Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Madge. Come on, Atlas. I'll show you the way to tip my sheds. James and Atlas arrived at Titmer's sheds. The engines were surprised to see Atlas again. It's been so long since I've seen you. How are you feeling? I'm good. It's great to see all your old faces again. Once James and Atlas were inside the bus at Titmer's sheds, the engines chatted throughout the afternoon until evening until Toby popped up with a question for Atlas. What happened to you? What have you been doing throughout those years since we last saw you? That's a very good question there, Toby. You remember I was sent to another railway on the northern part of the island? Yes, that's right. I enjoyed my time there until it closed in the 1950s during the dark days. Then I've been sent to the newly constructed Alsdale Railway, where I've been used for a boiler in a factory nearby the Ulster Railway. I didn't actually see those small engines because I was covered up by a huge wall. But that wasn't too recently when it got ruined by the rain. When I saw them in person, it was really shocking because they're smaller than me. Yeah, they are. They're like tiny toys. Yeah, that's right. And at that time, Charlie Hyde was been looking for me. Whoa, so you have been in the building the whole time and no one even mentioned? Well, that's one thing. They didn't call me by that name, Atlas, at the time. So, Atlas, why don't you tell us the story about that time and that other railway? Okay then. Then here is the story. That other railway was not as big as I thought it would be. It was quite small, and it's just the right size for me. What's more, the loads I take are quite light, which is very good as well. There's even a small yard and a port. For most of my duties, I would marshal the trucks to and from the locations and deliver loads down to the boats near the quayside. I became close friends with most of the villagers, and they make me feel welcome. Other times, I would take empty trucks up to a small quarry not far from here, right above the hills, and take loaded ones downwards. When there is no work for me, I would often travel up the same line and see the beautiful countryside from the view at the top of a hill. The most busiest part of the working on the railway was the port. I would deliver the loads there, and they had been shipped off to faraway lands. That's really interesting, Atlas. Yes, it is. But it's great to be back on this, back with you guys. And by the way, what happened to that village anyway? Do you know anything about it when I was away? Well, we heard it's now part of the Harwick branch line. Really? How long the Harwick branch line has been here? Just 3 years. Oh wow, very interesting. The village remains same? Well, most parts. Most of it have been renovated. Oh. Okay then. Well, it's nice talking to you all. I think we should all get some sleep. You're right there, Atlas. Good night, everyone. Good night, Atlas.